How many anime villains can you name that genuinely terrify you without lifting a finger? Not just strong, not just evil. I'm talking about villains whose mere presence makes the screen feel heavier. You know what I'm talking about. That feeling when a character enters and you realize everyone else just became irrelevant. Today, I'm ranking 7 villains who redefined what it means to have aura. And honestly, after putting this together, I'm convinced some of these guys could walk into any anime and just take over. We're going from a decent aura all the way to absolute domination. Let's get into it. 7. Muzan Kibutsuji, aura. 650 out of 1000. Muzan from Demon Slayer is stylish as hell. The man switches genders, rocks suits better than most protagonists, and creates an entire race of demons. He's the progenitor, the original demon, which automatically puts him in godlike territory. But here's the thing about Muzan's aura. It's polished, too polished. He's got this cold, perfectionist vibe going, detached from human empathy like he's above it all. And he is. But beneath that calm exterior is paranoia. The dude is obsessed with immortality because he's terrified of death. His hatred of imperfection? That's just fear wearing a fancy suit. Don't get me wrong, when Muzan shows up, people die. His control over his followers is absolute, but his aura thrives on looking the part, rather than being the part. It's commanding, sure, but it's artifice, like a mirror polished so much you can see the cracks if you look close enough. By the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown, hit that subscribe button. These villains didn't betray everyone they knew for you to leave without subscribing. 6. Griffith, aura, 720 out of 1000. Griffith from Berserk doesn't need to be the loudest in the room. He's gravitational. This guy had no noble blood, no special lineage, nothing. Just pure charisma and vision. He gathered the band of the Hawk through sheer force of personality. People didn't just follow him, they dreamed on his behalf. Even before becoming Femto, Griffith had this divine quality, like he was destined for something greater. And that's what makes his aura so dangerous. When that idealism collapses under the weight of his obsession, when he sacrifices everything for his dream, that's when the aura transforms into something inhuman. Griffith's aura blurs the line between divinity and monstrosity. It's beautiful and horrifying at the same time. You can't look away, even when you desperately want to. That's power. But it's also why he's not higher on this list. His aura needed corruption to reach its peak. 5. Dio Brando, aura, 780 out of 1000. Dio Brando is an arrogant incarnate. From the moment he enters Jonathan Joestar's life, he's oozing malice. This dude manipulates everyone around him like they're puppets, and honestly, they kind of are. His ascent from human sociopath to near-immortal vampire is chef's kiss. He literally transcends humanity in his quest for power. And that's the key word, transcends. Dio doesn't just want to be strong, he wants to be above everyone else. Zawarudo isn't just an ability, it's a statement. Time itself bends to his will. What makes Dio's aura work is how over-the-top he is. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is already theatrical as hell, and Dio matches that energy perfectly. He torments the Joestar bloodline across generations. Generations. That's dedication to being a menace. But here's why he's at number 5. Dio's aura is loud. It's in your face. And while that works brilliantly for his character, true aura doesn't always need volume. Sometimes the quieter ones hit harder. 4. Sosuke Eizen, aura, 850 out of 1000. Eizen from Bleach is the art of control personified. For those who don't know, this man was introduced as a mild-mannered, loyal captain, polite, questioning, kind, then boom. One of the most shocking twists in anime history. Turns out Eizen had been orchestrating events for centuries. Not years, centuries. He manipulated almost every major conflict in Soul Society to further his ultimate goal of overthrowing the Soul King and ascending to godhood. The man planned Ichigo's entire existence from birth. Think about that. What separates Eizen's aura from everyone else is his calmness. He rarely raises his voice. He doesn't need to. He dominates through intellect. While everyone's scrambling to figure out what's happening, Eizen's already 10 steps ahead. His composure in chaos makes others look foolish by comparison, like pawns moving exactly as he intended. Even when he's sealed away, even when he's technically defeated, his aura persists. Because you know he's still in control somehow. That's the scary part. Eizen's aura doesn't just command a scene, it rewrites the entire story. 3. Johann Liebert, aura, 920 out of 1000. Johann from Monster is different. No supernatural powers, no grand battles, just pure immaculate horror. This dude was born as part of an experiment to create the perfect human. He and his twin sister were subjected to psychological conditioning at an orphanage called Kinderheim 511. Brutal doesn't even cover it. They broke children emotionally and mentally, turning them into tools of destruction. But Johann, he wasn't broken. He absorbed everything they taught him and weaponized it against the world. His aura lies in absence rather than display. He moves through psychological manipulation and moral decay. His words dismantle people more effectively than any weapon could. There's this chill that comes with Johann. It's the realization that true monstrosity needs no theatrics. He doesn't need to prove he's dangerous. You just know. The way he talks, the way he smiles, the way he makes people destroy themselves. That's an aura at a level most villains can't touch. His aura isn't fiery or violent. It's cold, quiet, the kind that makes you check over your shoulder even though you know he's fictional. 2. Hisoka Moro, aura, 960 out of 1000. Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter is a whole different breed of menace. This guy has a flamboyant, almost clown-like appearance that directly contrasts with how deadly he actually is. And that's intentional. Hisoka is a highly skilled nen user. His signature ability, Bungee Gum, is deceptively simple but devastatingly effective in combat. But that's not what gives him an aura. It's his mindset. Hisoka views life as a game and people as toys. Their value lies solely in their potential to challenge him. He takes pleasure in killing weaker opponents while patiently nurturing stronger ones until they're ripe enough to fight. That's not just sadistic. That's a whole philosophy. The unpredictability is what makes his aura so oppressive. You never know when Hisoka is going to strike or who he's decided is worth his time. He could be your ally one moment and your executioner the next, depending entirely on how entertaining you are to him. What puts Hisoka at number 2 is how his aura affects everyone around him. Even the strongest characters in Hunter x Hunter get uncomfortable when he's around. That's power. When your presence alone makes S-tier fighters nervous, you've transcended normal villain aura. 1. Light Yagami, aura, 995 out of 1000. Light Yagami from Death Note. If you thought anyone else was taking number 1, you haven't been paying attention. Light's aura is dominance through intellect and righteousness turned malignant. Watching him transform from idealistic genius to god-complex tyrant is both logical and horrifying. And that's the brilliance of it. You understand every step he takes even as he descends into something monstrous. His composed arrogance, his ability to command even moral argument itself, that's aura at its absolute finest. To the world, his brilliance is personified, justice incarnate, Kira, the god of the new world. To the viewer, his moral decay unfolds with terrifying precision. Light doesn't need demonic powers because his weapon is reason twisted into justification. He makes genocide sound reasonable. He makes totalitarianism sound like progress. And the scariest part? You almost find yourself agreeing with him before you catch yourself. What separates Light from every other villain on this list is how his aura operates on multiple levels. On the surface, he's charismatic, intelligent, and driven. Dig deeper, and you see the manipulation, the narcissism, the absolute conviction that he's right and everyone else is wrong. His aura doesn't just dominate scenes, it dominates the entire moral framework of the show. Every character is either with him or against him, and both positions validate his importance. That's the ultimate aura. When the entire story revolves around you, when your ideology becomes the central question of the narrative, you've achieved something most villains never will. Light Yagami doesn't just have an aura. He is aura. There you have it. 7 villains who redefined what presence means in anime. From Muzan's polished paranoia to Light's intellectual tyranny, these characters prove that true aura transcends power scaling. It's about how you make people feel when you're on screen. Now go ahead and subscribe, because if you made it this far without clicking that button, you'd have less conviction than Muzan facing the sun. And while you're at it, hit that like button. These villains didn't traumatize entire fan bases for you to just scroll away. I'll see you in the next one.